These people subscribe to you? In the interlude, I'm going to do a little beatboxing.
Sorry, did you finish?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
I was just doing some interim beatboxing.
Kip, talk Bible to me.
Fuck. There we go. Why does my mic always, it never unmutes when I mean it's weird.
Probably because it knows you're no longer fun.
I used to be.
You used to be fun, but you're not. Now you're not. Now you're not fun.
Yeah. My friend Joshua Bowen is always sleeping at this time of night, so he just doesn't watch this show. And there is sadly no Bad Science Sunday tomorrow night, so this is the best.
Kip, talk Bible to me.
That's it. That's the best that we can do between now and like next week.
Unacceptable.
So
listen, I'm the one out of a paycheck this week. Wait, no, I'm not. Never mind. That's not. I don't get paid for any of the shows I do.
No, you don't. That is very true. So, but yeah, Maya needed a holiday, so she's
understandable.
She's away. Yes. So, yeah. But you guys are here, and I am here, and we're not Bad Science Sunday. Well, I mean, Tap kind of is, sort of, in a way.
We've been multiple guests multiple times over.
Yes,
so.
we have. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, both of you have been on BSS Sunday BSS many times.
You know what? Since you're one of the guys in charge over at BSS Tap, what you should do is you should recommend that all of us get invited for a crossover episode. That'd be cool.
That actually would
like
work very well, because that makes a lot of sense.
I think so. Yeah. Get on it, because you have power over there in the.
I know other people in the community. I'm not really allowed to go into like great amounts of detail here, that may or may not have a lot more influence on what Maya thinks than I do. But I can. There are.
It's weird. It's weird though, isn't it?
This trench coat.
It's weird.
So maybe
that, there's the people who have other people who have greater influence than you. But I like that idea. I'm you know what else, chat? If you like that idea, then you should start bugging the hell out of Maya and say, hey, you should do this, right? Totally.
Yeah, whenever I bug her, she always just yells at me and then blocks me more in the next stream.
There you go. Mm-hmm. I've seen it happen. So but in the meantime, we're here. Welcome to my show, this show, which is Budget Scripture Saturday, and I'm here with.
You also just realizing that I do not have any of the videos opened in any tab?
Oh well, you've got. Okay, well, you've got some time while Nitty's probably going to say something. And
what? I am.
So
what am I talking about? Sweet
nothing.
Jesus.
I'm not talking about anything. But I'm joined by my friends Nitty and Tap. As usual. Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Mostly you, Nitty. So but yeah, but this is my Saturday show where I drink a lot, and sometimes Nitty drinks a lot, and Tap is
not tonight though.
Not tonight. So I'm excited about my selection tonight. I'll show you when the time comes. There's some friends in the
selection
chat,
of what? Of the video? Because
did you know which ones we're
happened?
doing, right?
Fuck.
Do you know which ones we're doing? Oh, is he?
My browser decided to mute the tab that you're all talking on and I'm talking on, and I'm bad at my job. That's why other things are happening. Oh,
Okay.
man, now I'm sad.
While he figures that out, let's say hi to Era Dodger is here and No Way Out. No Way Yahweh is here. So is Jacqueline. All these people are tuning in on like the phone view, which is something.
Blowing up the phone.
G Ward is here, one of my Hebrew students. Faith by Faith is here. The grumpy librarian accidentally landed in the phone view and came back to the non-phone view. Aunt Jur says the vertical can go all the way to hell. But you know what? If you're watching on the vertical and you're happy with that, I'm sure that Aunt Jur is okay with you being okay with the vertical.
Okay. I have the videos open. There are 7 of them.
No, there's not. There's 3. It's the first 3. Sorry. That's
I think we should do the
You went overboard.
I think we should
You think we should do the Pharisees one? But there's a whole theme and everything, and there's a whole theme.
Okay, you don't have to. Yeah.
There are enough. I mind enough. I found this place, and there's enough there to keep us busy for a long time. Many shows.
Let's do it. All right, first 3. So we're doing minutes after Jesus. What happened after Moses?
Hold on. Yeah. They're the first 3. Yes, the Jesus one, the Moses one, and the Solomon one, I think.
Ready.
So, yeah, there we go. Awesome. Amberlyn is here. I don't recognize Christian Psychedelica.
Well,
Hey,
glad
good
to have you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meat.
Noise Ending is excited about meat for some reason. Brandon is here. Kelly Schur is here. And Teddy the Wonder Lizard is wishing everybody a happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Dr. Clark Van Gilder is asking if this is the soup line. Yes.
No soup for you.
That's right. Cindy Raptor is here. Oh, look, guys. A friend of the channel, Chrissy Hansen, says, I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm ready to steer this conversation off topic. As she does.
That's my job.
She's good at that. Yeah. I was never here is here. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Misinterpretations. Marin is here, and she points out that all 3 of us have been on her show.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
impossible. I don't make content.
She did like a whole show with Vandy about astrophysics.
I really don't like you. And you know what? I think Marin's going to stand up for me in this regard. Tell everybody how wrong that is, Marin.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Sometimes it's I am going to be back on Marin's show on Tuesday. I'm excited. So who else is here? Tom Martin says Trump is a scumbag pedophile piece of garbage.
We all agree.
We support this message.
Yes.
So hey, look, Titan's here. Yes, Maya loves being nagged. This is something we all have discovered. Tree Clam Tad says, I'm not bugging Maya. She will split my for $2. Yes. Good call. Cuneiform guy is here and says she blocked him on this stream. Yeah, she's done that. Anarchic Fox is here. I think that's just about everyone. Hosa the Demon. The phone view is like
Shrek is love and Shrek is life.
Very good. Mind Phaser says I have 4K real estate. Vertical seems like so much wasted space. Yeah, that's true, right? It's like, what are you even doing?
Oh my god, watching me in 4K.
Yes, Flunkmeister, you are here.
I can't. I'm wearing too much clothing for that.
Look,
That's why I'm wearing a flesh-colored shirt. So, like, in a pinch, I can pretend I'm not wearing clothing.
it's true. John Gooderham is here, as is My Unfinished Journey and Hypatia. Good to see everyone. Thank you for tuning in. So, we've got a video to watch. We have 3 to choose from. Oh, look, 4K is a lie. We have 3 to choose from. I need to put these up here, don't I? Guys, I made a discovery. And maybe before we look at the individual videos, go to the channel. I made a discovery.
Oh, yeah.
Today.
So, this is... Kip fucking loves this channel.
I love this channel. This
The
channel
Bible.
is called The Bible. It has 181,000 subscribers.
We
How long
explore some of the most inspiring and meaningful stories.
In the
We'll
Bible.
uncover the
Yes.
meaning. Blah, blah, blah. Very boring.
How long has the Bible been on
Wow.
YouTube? Tap.
Only 48
Um,
videos.
The first video was 1
A
year
year.
ago, and it's the Pharisees
year.
video. I told you we should do this.
Mhm. So
Um,
I have a feeling. Yes. Cuneiform guy. Oh, whoops, not that one. Yes, Trios above. Good to see the Bible finally has a presence on YouTube. Cuneiform guy, yes, we should all subscribe to the Bible. Because just
I'm
imagine
pretty-
what that will do for
this is
your
AI Jason
feed.
Momoa fighting a lion.
It really is.
So there is a pile of amazing
Which
videos.
Bible, though? Is this
Yeah,
like an Eastern
There are
Orthodox
48
Bible?
amazing videos. I can just scroll and stop at a random time. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta look at the goat. There's a goat. There's a talking donkey.
It's a donkey.
It's a donkey. I apologize. It's Balaam.
Making an ass out of you.
Yep.
Oh, yes, he is. She,
Yeah, no,
sorry,
this
she's
is
a female ass. So
crazy.
is it the Bible official? I don't trust
Is
it
this a
otherwise.
fish? That's not a fish. Fish don't have
That's
teeth.
not. No.
Except for sharks, the word fish is not taxonomically useful.
Indeed. So I'm excited. I'm very excited about having discovered the Bible. So we are I've selected 3 videos to and we will watch one of them tonight. And there I noticed a running theme in some of the content over at the Bible. Tap, what do we have?
We've got
AI.
We've got, I think this is the running theme, frankly. I mean, maybe it wasn't the running theme you were going to mention, but when YouTube puts the AI logo, we've watched a lot of videos that are very clearly deserving of this mark that don't have this mark.
It's true.
It has to be blatant. According to the AI that is scanning this shit and like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what we have here is the first video, minutes after Jesus died. 7 unbelievable things happened.
According
And
to the
channel,
Bible,
which is the same channel for the next ones, 181,000 subscribers. This video from 11 months ago has 1.2 million views.
Wow.
Unbelievable. But yeah,
really
we got
is.
7 unbelievable things. Write that down, chat. Write that down.
Write it down.
All right.
So
Video number
and then video number 2.
Video number 2. What happened after Moses died? 7. I hope you wrote that down, chat. Biblical events with the AI tag. And it's the same channel. So it's the same view. Subscriber count. This video from 10 months ago has 107,000 views.
Wow, it's people don't like this one as much. So they
Only
must prefer
2,000 likes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. Look at that.
oh
Wow.
yeah, how much
It's not a
I
great
should read the
conversion rate
likes
either.
in the future. Yeah, the previous
last
video
one?
had 21,000 likes. So this is, I mean, this is
Okay.
basically doing a flat factor of 10, roughly,
Yeah.
right? In terms of views and likes. So 21,000 compared to
20
2.2
factor of
almost 10.
you
Yeah,
said
basically 10.
You mean 2?
Yeah. No, it was 21,000 versus 2.2
Oh,
thousand.
I see what you're
That's a
saying.
factor
Yes,
of
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Got it.
the
Alright.
views was 1.2 million versus
Yeah.
rounded
107.
1.1 million.
Wow.
1.1.
So
Too much math.
Sure.
What's the next one?
yeah, let's look at the next one. So
Apparently it's been playing. Next one. After King Solomon died, 7 terrifying things
terrifying
happened.
things.
I also with the AI logo. And this video from 3 months ago has 224,000 views.
I think
So what happened?
I think part of
after King Solomon?
I think part of the reason for the higher view count on this one than the Moses one is the thumbnail. We'll have to see if we can get a picture of the thumbnail. Do you want to? Hey, do you want to when we start the vote? Do you want to see if you can grab a picture of the thumbnail to show everyone? It's pretty hilarious. But yeah, so chat, that's what we have on offer. The 3 videos tonight are Jesus died, then shit happened. Moses died, then shit happened. Or Solomon died, then shit happened. So vote now, vote often. There are over 60 people watching, so I expect to see.
We want all those votes.
I got the.
We want all
I
of
just
them.
pulled up the thing.
Oh, what did you? Oh, did you? Oh, sorry.
King
yes,
Solomon
here.
died. 7 terrifying things
There we
happened.
go.
This is the
Yeah.
thumbnail.
Look at
The
that
chick
thumbnail.
laughing at the dead king.
Yes.
Yeah, they're we got so we've got the ladies that are laughing at the desiccated giant corpse, and then also we have like the evil lion, and when I move my mouse over, it just goes full golden. A lot of things are happening with my mouse.
Lots
Lots going on.
And also I could have zoomed in more, but the problem is like this whole upper area gets bigger and bigger. So
okay.
and also
right. Well,
like I thought this was illuminating. I don't know what's happening here, but those are dudes that are on either side in those little...
true. Okay. Oh my God! Look at that! I didn't even notice.
Yeah, there's a dude right there, like right there, right above the word Bible. That's a dude.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
I don't know.
This is
I don't really inefficient
this
though.
is like an evil Dark Souls monster or something. I don't know.
It's very inefficient.
Carry the bodies on my shoulders.
We're gonna...
The workers will walk in death.
And I'm pretty sure the thing that's on his shoulders is a stone, a huge stone, like one of those stones that
carved
that
stone
that I can't remember. Yeah.
Is it are they just carrying they destroyed a city and a building and they're like, we really like these stones. So
well,
we're gonna
yeah,
take
but those are
back with us.
Those are pretty big stones. I mean,
right.
We were bored and tied the bodies to the stones. Defeat was too easy.
That is something. Boy. Okay. All right. So while people are voting, I'm gonna pull this down tab and there's something I want to talk about while people are voting. So
hold on, this show is about me.
No, it really isn't. So
oh, I'm sorry.
So I don't just this last week, Doug Wilson was on NPR. So
Kip, you know you're gonna probably have to make me big after this one.
Probably.
Oh, all right.
There's some stuff I want to point out because it's one thing when Doug Wilson ever opens his mouth and vomits hate, which is the only thing he knows. But then every now and then he actually will say stupid shit about the Bible, and yeah, and then I feel like I have to get involved. So I wanted to share this because this was kind of maddening. So here we're gonna just watch a little bit of this.
Oh boy.
Okay, make sure.
I'm curious about what punishment would look like in this future Christian theocracy if it were to come to be. And you taught that homosexuality is an abomination to God and that either execution or exile are permissible punishments. In the Christian America you want to usher in, would homosexuality be a crime, and what would be the punishment for that crime?
Right. The punishment would vary depending on jurisdictions and whatnot. But when I say punishment, execution or exile, that first arose in a debate back in the 80s. There was a movement called Christian Reconstruction, and there were people arguing that the penalty, Old Testament penalties, ought to be executed. Period. Homosexuals need to be executed. Period.
Old Testament, as in Old Testament penalties, like stoning.
Stoning, right? And my argument was, no, wait. King Asa and King Jehoshaphat, both are recorded as basically shutting down the bathhouses. They exiled the homosexuals, and they didn't execute them. And so my argument was, execution is not the minimum penalty in the Old Testament. It's the maximum penalty. It's not It's not a.
So,
that makes it so much fucking better.
So much better, right? It's way better. That he said that. But did you catch the rationale for that? That
there wasn't one.
King Asa and King Jehoshaphat. Yeah.
Okay. So he's being challenged. He can't. First of all, he's an awful Christian apologist who's allergic to yes or no answers.
Yes,
and
he is.
Straight answers. And so when she asks, "Hey, are you going to go Old Testament for laws on people's sexual expression?" Well, you see in the Bible, there's this one particular example where this happened.
Oh, you mean yes?
So,
I see what you're saying. Yes, is what you mean.
Just
what you
fucking mean. Yes. And it's like he's not excluding the possibility and probability that both are going to be are viable options, because he said at the start that the punishments can vary by jurisdiction. Where if exile is a minimum, he didn't exclude execution as a maximum sentence.
He didn't even technically exclude it by jurisdiction as a minimum sentence.
Well, right. So, and on top of this, here's the other thing. How exactly... How does someone prove their innocence when being accused of sodomy in private? How do you prove you're innocent?
Bribery, typically.
You literally can't.
Good point. Yeah, that's
if it's alleged that you committed a consensual act with someone in private, how could you prove you're innocent if no one else can give you like an alibi? Like,
sure.
I mean, all you could say, and presumably this is already true because the other person also doesn't want to get convicted of sodomy, that didn't happen. So probably both of you are like, that didn't happen. And the punishment and the actual act, if it happened or not, the correlation doesn't necessarily exist there. And
it's
all wrong.
What can you really do to prove your innocence being accused of an act of sodomy in private? I don't know. Unless you want to carry a video camera of yourself at all times,
I guess.
Like,
yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point.
And
So
so
I,
like, well, but so that's the other thing too, right? Is that anyone who doesn't meet a high enough arbitrary standard of heteronormativity, right? You're screwed. Like people have said throughout my young and adult life that I'm too effeminate, right? Now imagine imagine a community sorry, with a high standard of heteronormativity among their young males, right? And then there's a couple like outlying people that aren't in the frat house, right? And they decide, a couple people just decide, oh, they must be the queers, right?
Right.
Like, what are those people supposed to do to defend themselves? Like, there is nothing, right? And I was beaten as a young man because of the sexuality of my parent. Okay, as if those kinds of sins can descend upon you, because generational sin is a real thing, right, Kip? So if your parents are queer,
apparently,
there's a good chance that you'll be queer because you're part of the devil in them. So because you're a child of a queer person, you too might be queer, therefore you might face punishment. That fits in collective judgment ideologies too, right? The liberal parents' children can suffer because they can be influenced by the queerness or the liberalness of their parents, right? So we can't take the risk that those Canaanites in our land, right, start doing their terrible debaucheries, and that's the justification for being beaten as a minor by other minors. Because the attitude is, the parent's queer, kid could be queer, beat him up. That's what you get with these kind of purity test laws.
Yeah.
It's
so
horrific.
It is. It really is. I wanted to set my focus. Anja raises a good question here, because I don't know how much anybody paid attention to what he said, but he said that
they
Asa
expelled all the people from the bathhouses and implied that meant all the gay people,
all the homosexuals, the homosexuals from the bathhouses. Are there bathhouses in the Bible? Yes,
but bathhouse. Wait, does bathhouse doesn't mean that they're necessarily? No, certainly not.
Right.
I agree, but I also don't know. Is the term bathhouse used in the Bible?
But wouldn't
I think we should look at it, shouldn't we? Should we look at should we look at the text?
Be inherently heterosexual? Like, if the idea is he's cleared out the brothels, then
let's take a look.
He's dealt with a lot of straight people who are just engaged in sex acts with people that just
engaged in sex acts.
Israel.
True.
Yeah.
So maybe he did say he expelled all the homosexuals from the bathhouses. So he found them and exiled them. He's talking about Asa. He said Asa and Jehoshaphat. So this is this is interesting. I've pulled out. I've got it here. The Bible here on Safaria. So because when he said that, I was like, wow, that is an interesting story. So we're going here to look at, let me get rid of that, and no, maybe later. So the story of Asa is here. Okay. Starts in verse 8. I'm gonna embiggen this a little bit. And
do you watch Emily D. Baker?
No, who is that?
Okay, never mind.
All right.
You just watch Simpsons. Okay.
Yeah. Watched a lot of Simpsons. So how's that look? Can everybody see that? So no, you can't, because it's not on the stage yet, is it?
No.
Oh no, it is. Okay, good.
It is.
All right, it's there.
I mean, you should do dark mode, because you should always do dark mode. But yeah,
I don't know if Safaria does dark mode, so
don't worry about it.
But it's true. I don't do dark mode on Chrome. It helps me to recognize what I'm doing. So, anyways, here's the story of Asa. Abijam rested with his ancestors. He was buried in the city of David, and his son Asa succeeded him as king. In the 20th year of King Jeroboam of Israel, Asa became the king of Judah. He reigned 41 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Maacah, daughter of Abishalom. Asa did what was pleasing to Yahweh, as David, his forefather, had done. David, his father. Here it says he expelled the homosexuals, the consecrated workers he expelled from the land, and he removed all the idols that his ancestors had made. He also deposed his mother Maacah from the rank of queen mother because she had made an abominable thing for Asherah. Asa cut down her abominable thing and burned it in the Wadi Kidron. The shrines indeed were not abolished, however. Asa was wholehearted with Yahweh his God all his life. But this is the critical passage here in 1 Kings chapter 15, verse 12. He expelled the consecrated workers from the land. So those aren't homosexuals in the text. They're not. Doug Wilson is looking at this word here, Hakdeshim, which is like a masculine form of the word derived from the root that means to sanctify or to make holy. So these are like the what it says here, the consecrated workers, the people who are set apart. They're attached to the temple or to a shrine of some sort. Scholars are generally agreed that these are probably like ritual, like temple prostitutes of some sort. So not homosexuals, and also no bathhouses in this text either. Just none. These are ritual prostitutes attached to the temple, not
when he was saying that, I'm like, bathhouses, no, like it would be prostitution, and these would be heterosexual people that would be ousted, just similarly to the when the Israelites were mixing with the Moabites or something where they were supposed to be killed basically for intermarrying. But that's because that's all heterosexual. That's not
I would say,
but
because
anyway.
these are male temple prostitutes, probably a lot of gay stuff going on. Probably.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't say exclusively, but probably a lot of gay stuff happening. So it's that's not like just gay people. He didn't just they didn't just expel gay people from land. That is not what's happening in this text. And I set my focus here on the verb vayaver, which JPS, the Jewish Tanakh, has translated as he expelled. Most translations will give you something like this, like he drove out, or he exiled, or he banished. But the word itself, I think, is interesting in its ambiguity. It just means to cross over, to pass over. Interestingly, in this particular form here, where it's used, it very often means to sacrifice. So it's used in like child sacrifices. So now I don't think that's what's happening here. I think they're probably being driven out of the country. I think that's probably correct. But I wanted to point out that there's some ambiguity here. Like, you can't be totally sure about what he's doing here. Now, he also mentioned Jehoshaphat, who is Asa's son. I'm going to bring this text up here to look and see what he did. So yes, Asa probably drove out the temple prostitutes, not the homosexuals, right? So then we read the story of Jehoshaphat, his son, after this long, really cool, interesting story of the prophet Micah, and Ahab and Jehoshaphat. So it's pretty fun. But now here it narrates the rule of Jehoshaphat, the son of Asa, had become the king of Judah in the 4th year of King Ahab of Israel. Jehoshaphat was 35 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem for 25 years. His mother's name was Azubah, daughter of Shilhi. He followed closely in the way of his father Asa and did not deviate from it, doing what was pleasing to Yahweh. However, the shrines did not cease to function. The people still sacrificed and offered at the shrines of the high places. Further, Jehoshaphat submitted to the king of Israel, which is bad, apparently. So it says, for the other events of Jehoshaphat's reign and the valor he displayed in battle, they are recorded in the annals of the king of Judah. But then there's this parenthetical statement here. He also stamped out the remaining consecrated workers, the remaining of the Kedoshim, who had survived in the land from the time of his father Asa. So Doug Wilson says that both Asa and Jehoshaphat drove out these, what he calls homosexuals, from the land. But this also is not quite what it says about Jehoshaphat. It says he stamped out, which could mean various things, I guess. And that's where I set my focus here on the verb, is be'er. Interestingly, this word usually means to burn things. So I don't know. Did he just it says he be'ered them from the land. So he probably didn't burn them. But when you look up other potential usages of this word, it means basically to like eliminate or bring an end to, exterminate. So it's sure, I would say, yeah, definitely not. This guy is definitely not just sending people away. He's just straight up
right.
He's just straight up killing them.
Yeah, right.
But
yep.
So but then this got me, like, I don't know if you guys know, but there's more. There's other texts which talk about the rules of the kings of Israel, and so this got me thinking about what else was said about some of these people in the book of Chronicles, right, which is like an alternative history of the kings of Israel. And so we have this story of Asa, who is lauded for being very faithful to Yahweh and for his reforms, right? But then it says this. So he heard the words from a prophet, Oded, took courage, and he removed the abominations from the entire land of Judah and Benjamin, and from the cities that he had captured in the hill country of Ephraim. He restored the altar of Yahweh in front of the porch of Yahweh. He assembled all the people of Judah and Benjamin, and those of Ephraim, Manasseh, and Simeon, who sojourned among them. For many in Israel had thrown in their lot with him when they saw that Yahweh, his God, was with him. They were assembled in Jerusalem in the 3rd month of the 15th year of the reign of Asa. And then he brought sacrifices to Yahweh on that day. They brought 700 oxen and 7,000 sheep of spoil, and they entered into a covenant to worship Yahweh, the God of their ancestors, with all their heart and with all their soul. And then it says this: whoever would not worship Yahweh, the God of Israel, would be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So,
Oh,
I don't know. Doug's like, yeah, it wasn't so bad. They exiled the homosexuals.
they also didn't. Yeah, you didn't think this part through.
He really didn't, did he?
Well, I mean, honestly, so like, there's this whole everyone knows that I'm an auditory masochist in my YouTube presence, so I've been listening to some of the Eastern Orthodox people who have an unfortunately large and growing subscriber base.
Mm-hmm.
And you might think, oh, Doug Wilson, Protestant, evangelical, what does that have to do with the Eastern Orthodox people? The online Eastern Orthodox people are interacting a lot more with Protestant American people. And they're not afraid to say what Doug Wilson is flirting with.
The Eastern Orthodox guys
Mm-hmm.
and the evangelicals who are...
The evangelicals, like Wilson on that NPR interview, is hedging around the execute, exile, hoity-toity. Let's not get to that very crucial point that Asa definitely would be down for blasphemy laws and exterminating all non-Christians. Now, the EO people put people on trains, put the Protestants on trains. They're leading people astray, put them on trains to the gulags. People in their chats are showing up now saying, this is a white Christian nation. White. And that
God, that's brutal.
Since the majority, there's a large portion of persons of color's churches are not Eastern Orthodox, typically. And if you're heterodox, you go on a train. So, yeah, every day now. It wasn't every day.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't every day. It was at Allen, but now it's every day.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Insane.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's a good question.
This is where we are. This is America, friends.
This is it, right? Yeah, no, it's a tragic reminder. It's a sad reminder.
So wait,
we are.
What? I wish Doug Wilson would sit through like an Andrew Wilson or Jim Bob stream and then tell us who has the real church. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Doug Wilson kind of, I don't know if people know this about him, but he has no theological training, formal theological training, none, at all. He inherited his church sort of from, because they needed someone to it was very small and they needed someone to fill in when they were looking for a pastor, and then effectively just kind of assumed leadership and designed the church in his image, and turned it into his own denomination, and also sort of built around his own school system. He's got a system of Christian schools that they promote. So he is about as heterodox as you get, in the sense that he is not connected in any way to any traditional or legitimate
crazy
church. He's kind of like just on his own, doing his own thing, and is now, a national figure. So that's fucking depressing. But
it is. Now, one thing I will say for the people who are listening right now and are in distress or in worried, yes, it is scary. Yes, these people are scary. And yes, it is alarming that these kinds of people have followings the size that they do. So a big thing we have going for us is that they don't agree. And they don't have all the power. And we're still here, and we're still able to do our thing online and be a community in this space. And we do have organizations and people we can reach out to for help. And I really hope that you have people locally that you can connect with and breathe, and that you shut this shit off sometimes. But we are here for you.
So Katie Lewis is going to be an election observer on July 21st.
Please.
Yes, thank you. DH personable worries about Canada because already is pretty fringe. Yeah, Hypatia says Alberta is a bunch of right-wing fascists, but I mean, it's still nothing like it is in the most of my family still lives in Alberta. It's just not, I mean, it's not great, but it's certainly not on the levels that it is in the States. But you know what? We're here to we're here for a distraction. Sorry about that.
Yes,
that was
let's get to the AI.
That was
a big one.
It was. I'm sorry.
You dropped the bombs.
But
this is the thing though. People do need to see when Christians are misusing or omitting things from scripture that, like, and that's actually the kind of thing that I wish I would have had on my channel, right? The oversight that the omission that Doug made would be something great for me to, highlight in the way that I do, where the Bible is presented in our culture. And, should we be alarmed? Well, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like to talk about, but that's not what I've been up to lately. But
yeah, no, it's
I'm getting in another
you do
trouble.
lots of this kind of stuff on your channel, so people should also check out what Nitty
I've been after
about.
atheists last week and a half.
You have. But we won't bother. We won't get into that. So guys, the polls, I'm gonna shut the polls down here, and I'm just listen, I'm gonna read a couple of super chats to give a few of you time to get your votes in finally. Tree Clam Tad for $2. Was noticing your shirt here, Tap. If that's the color of your flesh, call 911. So it fair.
Maybe we can find a spot where it probably, but you're right, this is a lot more jaundiced. My liver function is better. There's more yellow in this than there.
Okay, good.
You're right.
Rest easy.
But...
Tad, he's not at death's door yet. So and Tree Clam Tad also says, Claude, make me a biblical Warhammer army. Gupdo 3 so, and this was in response to what you were saying earlier, Nitty. If a tree is gay in the forest and no one hears it, is it actually? And for $5, Tree Clam Tad says, I was just hoping to come here and talk about how Bart Ehrman is the Kaiser Soze for apologies, and yet Kip made me go into the yelling hallway. My apologies, Tad, and I hope we can make that up to you guys with a bad video. So
it seems like a more of a provocation than anything else.
But the good kind of bad, right? So I'm calling the poll here on these videos. Let's see. So oh my goodness, that's I don't think we've ever had this many votes in a vertical poll before. We've got 11, which is kind of amazing. And I feel like we're probably going to have to do math. Tap, you're an astrophysicist. You can do math, right? So we've got, so here's where we're at. We've got 54 votes in the regular aspect ratio poll. And the number 2 winner in that one was Jesus Died, Then Shit Happened with 37% of the votes. And the number 1 choice was Solomon Died, Then Shit Happened with 41% of the votes. That's out of 54 votes. And then on the vertical side, we've got Jesus Died, Then Shit Happened winning with 46. What's that?
Hold on. Okay. Give me the first one again.
All right. So
like,
54
if you want me
votes.
to actually figure out this out, which I can.
All right.
I gotta get the numbers again.
All right. 54 votes. That's the total
54
number of
votes. Okay.
Yes. 41% is Solomon Died.
41%. What the fuck do I do with 41%? Okay.
37% is Jesus Died. All right.
Okay.
And then on the other one, there's a total of 11 votes. And 46% is Jesus Died.
Okay.
And 36% is Solomon Died. So we're trying to figure out between those two who the winner is. And I feel like
probably
it's very
36
close.
versus 46, did you say? If there's only 11 votes, those are only going to be different by 1. So, but they only add up to, like what, 80%? 80%, 7%, I don't know. So there's still a couple of missing votes there, but only 3, I think. Whereas in the main poll, we have something that's at 41% out of 54 votes and something that's at 37% out of 54
so it's like 2
votes.
Is that
I think that's
2 or 1?
Yeah, that is 2.
Okay.
54, that's 4%. That's gonna be 2 votes.
Wow. So I mean, it kind of looks like the Solomon one is won by a squeaker, is what I'm hearing. It sounds like it might have won by only 1 vote. Wild.
That's wild, actually.
But yeah, that is. So
for the record, that's crazy. Yes. And like you're like, oh shit, we had to like break that down and like now I kind of want to like actually break it. I can do that actually.
We can. I mean, we have the technology.
Times, 54 is 22.1, whereas
so
times 37. Well, because the problem is that the numbers that we're given are already rounded, so it makes it hard to do the exact math.
But we can.
Whereas that's exactly 20. So actually, this might only be. Is it only different by 1? What did I say?
Might be off only by 1.
No, that's 22 versus 20. It's 22 versus 20. So that's 2, and then but the other one that you gave, which was
46
versus 36 46. Out of 11, that's only gonna be 1, because 11% is 0.90909090.
So it's tied. It's a tie. It's a tie between the Jesus video and the Solomon video.
No, it's not. One of them won by 1.
On each poll, they won by 1, didn't they?
No, on one of the polls they won by 2. On the bigger poll they won by 2.
Oh,
so whoever
okay.
won that poll won.
Yeah. Okay. So it is all right. So it is, but it's still one vote.
Do you know who I am and what I represent? You absolutely came here a little bit for the math. If you know I'm coming here, then I mean, yeah.
We don't have time for both of them, but we're gonna watch the Solomon video, which won by 1. Very good.
Correct. Yeah.
So thank you. All right. So here we go. We are back to the Bible on YouTube. to watch what was the name of the video again? It's
after King Solomon died. 7 terrifying. I mean, things. Sorry.
Joshua Geese, thank you for the super chat. Solomon 1, let's fucking go. Yeah, let's do this. So,
to him think, traveled. Solomon was the wisest man who ever lived. He wrote 3,000 proverbs. He composed more than 1,000 songs.
It gives us the subtitles. It's great.
Kings traveled from the ends of the earth just to sit in a room and listen to him think. He built the house of God with a precision and devotion.
Listen to someone think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
If you vocalize every single thought, then I guess people are hearing you think. But
if you're just thinking,
that's what I do.
It's just think.
Isn't that what these streams are?
Exactly. This is my point.
Everyone's just listening to us think.
So hold on, before we continue, I gotta show you what I'm drinking tonight because I'm pretty excited about it. I'm drinking a Laugh It Up Fuzzball Hazy Pale Ale from
Laugh It Up Fuzzball.
Yeah, you see that? It's like the Millennium Falcon and the Space Worm. It's flying out of his mouth from Empire Strikes Back. So
nice.
It's good. It's very good. All right. Let's continue.
Man, the dynamic between Han and Chewie is underrated.
It really is. How did you pull it off?
Well played, damn.
The priests speechless, and he destroyed everything. Not with an army, not with a plague. He did it slowly, quietly, one compromise at a time. And by the time he died, the damage was already done.
Did he get those from Mar-a-Lago?
What the
golden
the Halo? What are we talking about? Oh, the bowls.
Can you go? Yeah. Can you go back to that for a second? Because I was looking at the.
No, I'm completely unable.
Oh, you went to wait, dude. What are you doing?
Apparently, well, I can. The problem is, I can only do it in 5-second chunks.
He did it slow.
So it's
watch when they bend over to worship here.
Wow, I didn't know you were like that, but okay.
Yeah, well,
slowly, quiet.
It's like their bodies disappear. It's
they're
very flexible.
They are. So
they all did their yoga.
Yes. Those are very shiny golden cows. They're like brass. Yeah. Maybe they're.
I mean, I think that the there's a lot more to be. Yeah, there's.
One compromise
at a very strange.
But okay, let's look at the hand. By the way, for the record, the hand technology has gotten way better. However, there is a stray digit here in my
time. And by the time he died, the damage was already done. Israel would never.
She was stroking the little clay.
Stroking the clay figurine.
I mean, you know, maybe it's like an important memento or something.
Never be the same again. What followed his death wasn't just a political crisis. It was a chain reaction, 7 events, each one pulling the next, each one worse than the last. A kingdom divided.
Hold on, what?
Pulling the next, each.
Was that a clip from a video game?
The last one? I don't play video games, so I wouldn't know.
No, it's AI generated, but this is definitely AI generated using like a guy walking through a cutscene in a video game.
Each one worse than the last. Right? A kingdom divided.
Also, wait, go back. Like there's like that frame of them like a knight being prayed over or whatever. Like what?
Right.
The one pulling the next. Each
this guy.
Yeah,
here.
like, why is Jesus praying over
what I thought.
Someone wearing armor that would not exist
The Knights
for
Templar are
millennia.
personally knighted and blessed by Jesus Christ.
So also
Wes Huff, that's Wes Huff, actually. In
the armor. He's flexed up and ready to die.
And he's got a facsimile in his breastplate.
Yes.
For good luck.
That's right. You can get your own for only like $800.
Jesus.
We should sell things irresponsibly.
One worse than the last.
This is what I'm saying. Also, I mean,
you know
what we could do? We could sell good luck charms that would keep you from falling into a bottomless chasm.
Right, but look at the tree. Does it have teeth? Is it like waiting to devour something?
Yeah, it's like the Whomping Willow, but like
it's supposed to be split like the Mount of Olives.
I think it's supposed to be split like this bottomless chasm.
What a mix match of
really
prophecy and imagery all in one go.
For sure. All right.
A kingdom
I'm pretty sure that given the size of what this tree is supposed to be and given the size of this dude is a giant.
Divided.
Probably.
A religion, the next, each one worse than the last. A kingdom divided, a religion corrupted, enemies rising, cities falling, and finally, the temple itself, the house of God, reduced to ash and rubble.
Look at that.
It's being soaked in molten gold.
It is.
They decided to go totally like full Khal Drogo, killing Viserys Targaryen on this temple.
Yeah.
Most people know.
All right, this isn't how like sunsets work. Yeah.
Know the broad strokes.
True. On a flat Earth, they do though. Isn't this how it works on a flat Earth?
Oh,
this is the closest thing to something consistent with what they say on a flat Earth. Does it work? No, nothing works on a flat Earth because it's all wrong. But like, yeah, it would look like this if reality looked like this, then it would look like this. Not a helpful sentence. I agree.
The kingdom split. Israel went into exile. Babylon came. But what most people miss is how connected it all was. How one decision made in a royal bedroom carried 300 years of consequence. One decision.
Why?
Look, what you do with your toys is your business, but not to Yahweh.
This is
business.
What is happening here, Kip?
His clay figurines were tired after a long day of doing what clay figurines do. So he put them to bed in the royal bedroom. It says there.
Why does he look so concerned, Kip?
The toy industry was different then, Tab.
I think it was. And yes, are they Buddhas?
Yeah, okay. So for one, we are implicitly talking about like Near East kings and whatnot. Is this the kind of depiction that you would expect?
No.
Is it off by like
Solomon's wives were actually waifu pillows?
Yeah, it looks very like Southeast Asian to me, and not so much Southwest Asian,
right?
Yeah. So it's
Could be like I could be wrong. Kip is less likely to be wrong.
Solomon's wife
made in a royal bedroom carried 300 years of consequence.
And that's
That
why
would
you never,
explain
you
why
know,
he
that's
got
why you gotta
so
be
many.
careful and always use something with a flanged base.
How a king who asked God for wisdom ended up building altars to demons. This isn't just ancient history, it's a pattern, and once you see it, you'll recognize it everywhere. 7 events, one unbroken.
Pareidolia, everyone.
Hold on. What is this? What is this wedge-shaped core of darkness? To quote Virginia Woolf.
I do not know. It's the unbroken line, I think, because there's the 7 events, 1 unbroken line. I think that's it.
Is that a line though?
I don't know. But I mean, Nitty's right though.
You'll recognize it.
It's all about encouraging your pareidolia.
Hold on.
The channel theme.
If we do a finger audit of what's on screen, this doesn't pass.
Oh yeah, that is.
Oh my!
The fingers are going in multiple directions too, aren't they?
Well, the problem is that he's trying to do inner threaded. They're trying to do this.
Yes,
and
trying to do that.
They're failing. They're just it's just not. It's not good. It's very bad. The face is pretty good though.
Yeah.
But not perfectly good. Like this area is a little bit unclear. But that also could be glare.
Everywhere. 7 events, 1 unbroken line, and a warning written in the ruins of a nation.
It's not. What is it? It's not. It's. See, I thought it was coming out of the smoke wafting out of the city at first.
Oh
no! I'm pretty sure this is. I'm pretty sure that this is an element of the landscape that did not load correctly, and these are corrupted polygons.
Texture failed.
Right? This is what is happening. But it's like a lot of them, so it still looks a little bit faded, which is not how it ever works on my Skyrim playthrough. I got Anniversary Edition for the Google Switch. It is a 15-year-old game. They have not fixed bugs. Why are you like this, Todd Howard? Sorry.
We're only a minute.
I mean, I'm actually pretty
almighty.
It's because they thought you were nostalgic for the bugs.
They're not wrong. Like the restoration loop, the ability to just go and get any Khajiit's caravans items. I'm a little nostalgic for that.
1 mistake, 300 years of ruin. There's a moment early in Solomon's reign that tells you everything about who he could have been. He's at Gibeon, the great high place, and God appears to him in a dream. Not a vision of conquest, not a promise of wealth. Just a question. What do you want?
Wow.
I feel like we should make a poll for the audience.
Sure.
I don't have suggestions though.
Mostly
I also pause because you should pause it.
Do it on.
Well, here's the thing.
What do they bring up?
Thing, right? Where there's a collision of modern senses of justice, accountability, right? Where the sense is, especially in the West, right, that we don't punish children for their parents' crimes, right? I mean, it's purely evident in our judiciary system, right, that there are very heinous people who run around and do some things, right? I'm sure Mr. Puffy Combs has some children and they're not being incarcerated with him for the things that he did, which he might get, he might get pardoned for, apparently. But in Solomon's case and God's case, he does something, and all the children, in fact, an entire nation, right? Would it be okay to any Republican that while Biden was president, if Biden did something bad, should they suffer? Well, of course not. No, we don't want to suffer for stuff our president decides. Oh, well, neither does anyone else. But when it's God, oh yeah, when the king screws up, all the people get to suffer. Ooh, yay! It's just inconsistent. It's just the logic is just completely backwards and inconsistent.
It is.
Solomon could have asked for anything. He asked for wisdom, the ability to govern justly, to discern between good and evil, to lead a people too vast and complex for any ordinary man to manage alone.
Wow. I mean,
too vast and complex.
The kingdom,
huh?
The kingdoms of Judah and Israel weren't that big.
No.
They're probably the size of the town that I live in. At best,
most major cities are
much
far bigger than Judah.
So that's quite a statement. The complex and vast. Wow.
What was the population of Judah?
Of Judah itself?
Or what is the comparison that you're making? What are you comparing it to? Whatever body
probably,
you guys are
probably
discussing.
Like 100,000 people lived in the area at the time. So
it was like Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah, right.
When that's true, either when the students are there or when they're not there, because it changes by 20,000 or 30,000. Which tells you that it's not that big a number. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And God was so moved by that request, so genuinely pleased, that he gave Solomon wisdom and everything else: riches, honor, length of days, the full inheritance of a king who had chosen rightly. 1 King.
So after this point, did he ever make a mistake?
Solomon? I mean,
genuine, right?
By whose measure?
Right.
I mean, the Bible, the Deuteronomist.
That's a good question, I guess.
Talks about some things that Solomon did that are pretty terrible.
Such as?
Well, there's this. Go ahead, Nady.
Well, in the law, though, it says you don't want a king that will do the things that Solomon got to do. So there's an internal tension in the text itself where why would God warn a nation against having a king that he creates? Right? He warns the nation against having a king like the one that he himself creates. Why do that? It literally does not make sense, right? It's like, I don't want you to have a king that is like this. Hang on a second. When your king does just the right thing, I'm going to make him exactly that.
Yeah. So I was going to say, I mean, this is it's literature, right? Like this is all.
Right.
Yeah. So if you are taking the text in a straightforward, like as if it's just telling straightforward history and reading it from start to finish, in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and 18, it talks about what sort of a ruler is fit to govern Israel. And those restrictions are repeated when Samuel warns the people about installing a king just before they anoint Saul, and then repeated again in the story of Solomon. So I mean, it's a trope, right? And you're right,
Yeah.
like it keeps happening, even though the law is pretty clear. So but I think also that's probably part of the point is for, from a straightforward reading of the text, because that's how back before I understood how biblical criticism worked, that's how I used to read the text, right? Was like, what a bunch of dummies to not notice all this stuff in the law. No wonder all this bad stuff happened. I just read the.
Right.
I mean, just read the rules. That's all you have to do.
Get good, people. Come on.
Yes, get good.
Why is it not playing? I'm pressing the button.
And but here's
Chapter
the thing,
3, verse 12.
Someone in the chat said that, well, Solomon married women from people that were forbidden. And just to be clear, and you're probably going to agree with this, Kip, married is going to be used in a very loose sense there. It's only going to be married in he acquired them and did the thing with them.
I mean, but that's how it worked.
Yeah, and that's marriage. That's not, oh, wow,
exactly.
You're so beautiful. Let's have a long and deep and positive consensual relationship with one another. Yeah, no, that's not what we mean by marry, friends.
It certainly isn't. That is correct. So, by the way, thank you to the Weasels for gifting 5 Kip Davis memberships, and I even know who those went to, so I can tell you. I'll tell you who they went to. They went to oh God,
Thylacolian Kennedy.
Thylacolian Kennedy 7. Missing
7,
Jot and Tittle. Yeah. That's a great name.
That's a great name. Missing Jot and Tittle is a great name.
Right? Babadoo 0. Geraldo Freedom. And Captain Hammer Corporate Tool is also a pretty good name. Yeah,
it's a pretty good name.
Thank you, Tap, and welcome everybody to the fold. So, I would say enjoy your weasels, nitties, and vaginas, but that's the wrong channel.
We're in the wrong place for that.
We don't have those things here. So, yeah, unfortunately. So, okay. Press play.
God tells him, I will give you a wise and discerning heart, so that there will never have been anyone like you, nor will there ever be.
No one.
You know, I mean, if you're going to give somebody like epic, excellent wisdom, why would you forbid it from all other people? Why are you like this?
That is where the story should have ended. A young king humble before God, entrusted with more than any man before him. But it didn't end there. The temple he built was extraordinary. 7 years of construction. The ark carried in.
You guys ever watch those videos of the people that do the dances at the coffins?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to find one now. I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
But okay. This is a meme. I'm not making this up. This is like an established meme already. So, you know, yeah.
The cloud of God's presence filling the house.
I mean, I think Bitcourse raises a good question of why should the story have ended there? But thanks AI for writing this script for us.
Right.
So thick the priests couldn't stand to minister. Solomon prays one of the most breathtaking prayers in all of Scripture.
Is it on fire? Is the temple on fire while he's uttering his prayer?
Listen, the fire's been burning since the world's been turning, okay?
I like that song. It's a good song.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We didn't start the fire.
People always call me and
My
like
kids
tell
like
me
that
like
song.
random like music memes, and I'm like, I don't know why you're calling me, okay? I have a very normal, non-meme-ish phone number, okay? And it's All right.
Chapter 8, and God answers.
This is what I'm seeing. It looks like it's on fire. The temple is on fire. The one that he just built and is praying in front of.
No, that's definitely fire. Like,
that
I'm
well,
not
that
gonna
is
dispute
yes.
that this. Oh, you mean this? Like, yeah, no.
See, it looks
This,
like
I mean,
it looks like everything.
these could all be these. This is just like what happens when you dig and you didn't call before you dig, and you hit into a natural gas line, and it like starts leaking natural gas into the foundation of your house, and the seams between your bricks start burning
Okay.
uncontrollably.
All right.
Prayers in all of Scripture. 1 Kings chapter 8. And God answers with fire from heaven. For a moment,
everybody's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Except for the one guy. The one guy
God answers with fire from heaven. For a moment, everything is aligned. The covenant is honored. The presence is real. The kingdom is whole. And then, slowly, almost imperceptibly, things begin to shift. Deuteronomy chapter 17 had been specific. The Torah laid out the rules for any future king of Israel.
Guys, Deuteronomy.
Okay,
this
I'm
is
sorry.
what we're reading here.
I don't read the language that this is trying to be, but I'm pretty sure there are at most 3 characters represented, possibly only 2. Depending on how you interpret the handwriting, it could be only 2. And honestly, depending on how you interpret the handwriting, it could be only 1, and they were just very inconsistent.
I also do not read this language. I recognize at best 3 or 4 actual Hebrew letters in this.
But if you give grace for horrible penmanship, then how many do you recognize? It's got to be a lot more, because
the penmanship is lovely, though. It just it's
you can have crisp but wrong penmanship. Okay.
I don't know.
With unusual precision. Don't multiply horses, don't multiply wives, don't accumulate excessive silver and gold. Those weren't arbitrary restrictions. Each one was a door, and behind each door was a particular kind of corruption.
What is that?
What is what?
On his face. What is that?
It's like a tragedy tear legion of wisdom. This is where all the wisdom metastasizes on his face.
Was a door, and behind each door was a particular kind of corruption. Horses meant military alliance with Egypt. Wives meant diplomatic entanglement with foreign nations.
Women be bad.
Right? You know, look, I mean, just
wives.
Everything about this is like they are trying to send you right.
Yes.
Hey,
that's right. Stay away from them women.
Well, and here's the other thing, right? Like in spiritual and Christian communities, or just religious communities in general, there's also the notion, right, that people's beliefs can change. People could choose what they believe, apparently, or that beliefs aren't static, right? And so
that's probably true.
In theory, right, you could marry a person and their religious convictions and ideas could change, right? So it's in a way, it's like up to chance as to what it could be the case that if free will is real, it can be up to chance as to whether or not a marriage or nation or a kingdom would be corrupted by a union, right? In fact, why can't it go the other way? Why couldn't a relationship become more godly through the marriage of another person, right?
Because women.
Well, yes, of course. Well, then it seems like why is
clear that Kip said it, not me.
Why are God's leaders and marriages so susceptible to human relationships, right?
Because he's weird and bad at it. He's just like God's just bad at the whole He's not
Yes,
really good at
Ruth
it.
would be
So-
potentially
Yes.
a little link. Yeah, it's a chink in that. Counter apologetic? I don't know, but
So on
in
this,
that
we
narrative,
just
you know.
on this image, Grumpy Librarian noticed the
AI
but
thinks so.
yes, I thought as I'm thinking about this now too, it's funny that they're whispering at the same time. I don't know if this has ever happened to me, but I can imagine if two people were whispering in either one of my ears at the same time, I would understand nothing that either of them was saying. So, it feels like about the most effective way to ensure that he doesn't listen to you at all.
I will say all but 2 of my orgies that I've ever been a part of have started this way.
All right.
Meant diplomatic entanglement with foreign nations. Wealth meant the slow drift from dependence on God toward trust in systems.
You know, I gotta say, when you've got fucking like smog levels of cash, just like, what is happening? What is happening
around?
If you're just sitting like this, and especially if you're doing this with your face, okay, let's just mute him and look at him. He's looking around, being like, "Oh, everybody here's trying to like steal my vast sums of money."
Yeah.
Okay, a leader like this gets deposed.
True. Yes, that has often happened.
Also, this looks like a floppy coin. I think that coin right there is floppy.
Don't forget to unmute it before you press play again.
In systems, Solomon walked through every door, 700 wives.
I love it when they all move at the same time, eh? in unison.
Yep. I like the man's beard. I feel like him and I have gotten, have got something.
Yes. Tap has found his
muse,
his doppelganger, his
And I mean, okay, this guy looks like maybe he might be like if Rasputin accidentally or on purpose like possessed Solomon. I'm just
300 concubines, 1,000 women from nations God had explicitly warned against: Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites.
Did he marry any Jewish women?
Well,
None of these women look Jewish, right?
No,
like,
but
they don't.
Also, I mean, in
do you think all Jews look alike, Tap?
I think that back then they didn't look like this, and back then they looked, in the context of this video, alike. Yes, I will say that, even though I know it sounds bad.
There were no. This was pre-Judaism, so there were no Jewish women at the time of Solomon. But I will point out that at the time, if you were a king,
it's all the same to you,
or a ruler of some sort, then your marriages were all to other like tribes and nations, because that's how alliances were forged.
And also that's how you don't fall into the trap that the Habsburgs fell into, and also the Ptolemies.
Yes.
Like, what the hell, Ptolemies? Come on.
Exactly.
Sidonians, Hittites, political arrangements, alliances.
No, there were no Hittites by the time that Solomon was king. The Hittites were gone by the 11th century BC, so 100 years before
they were like those pesky Karazites. They were still there, Kip.
Okay.
Killed in bedchambers, and each woman brought her gods with her.
They're all the gods' horses? Yeah, there we go.
They're just, there's just different horses made of different materials. That's
I mean, it could be horse day for the harem introduction schedule, right? Like maybe so Solomon
Our
here, he had like what,
politicians.
like 900 wives, 700, something like that.
700 wives and 300 concubines.
Maybe that was a per year sort of deal. And
Are we sure that
what we're looking at is the schedule that is logistically required to support that?
It's horse god
Are we
day.
sure that Solomon wasn't just marrying a bunch of Protestants? Because like every Protestant is actually like just a little bit different from each other, right? And so that's a different God. Sorry.
That's it. That's fair. No, it's good. Right.
But to think of it though, right? Colloquially, because if I'm being silly
similar.
with how sloppy the logic was, the language was in the video, where it said each one brought their gods, right? Really? There were 700 different gods in the region? No, of course not, right? It's like, yeah, anyway.
For a while, Solomon kept the two worlds separate. He still worshipped at the temple. He still wrote Psalms and Proverbs.
So he's writing the book of Proverbs, guys.
Yeah.
If you didn't know,
we know this because
he wrote it in Roman characters at the top of his scroll.
He was like, I don't know about I don't know if any of you guys have written a book, but the way that everybody starts writing a book is going, they go, this book is called Proverbs. Chapter 1.
That is how I started writing my most recent fan fiction with the help of ChatGPT.
Yeah, but he didn't have ChatGPT. You should not do that.
He still governed with a brilliance that drew rulers from distant nations, including a queen from Sheba who came to test his wisdom and left speechless. But 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 4 says something that should stop every reader cold. As Solomon grew old, his wives turned his heart.
Just like touching the
I was 4 pages away from 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 4.
It's a sign.
Right? Clearly.
What does it say? It says as Solomon grew old.
As Solomon grew old, his wives turned his heart after other gods, and his heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God as the heart of David his father had been. Which means clearly, if he's the like most wise person in the world, like that wasn't good enough.
That's like Ben Affleck, Solomon.
That really is.
Yeah, but this
Ben
is
Affleck,
canon.
Solomon.
Okay, I mean, sometimes like George Lucas just writes crap, and you're stuck with it forever. In this case, true. Who wrote?
Let's see if King Solomon turns into Matt Damon later.
Matt Damon.
After other gods, and his heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God, as the heart of David his father had been. Not publicly, not dramatically. His heart turned. Privately, gradually, he accommodated what he should have refused.
Really that privately, though? Like after like the 30th or 40th Moabite, would you be like, hey?
Also, I feel like this is very well represented in the modern literature, right? Okay, so if you look at the way that Stannis is seduced by the Red Goddess in A Song of Ice and Fire, right? It's a very similar sort of thing. He's sort of being corrupted by this other magical, blasphemous sort of whatever. And yeah.
So, I wanted to point something out here about so here I'm going to share my screen for a minute about this issue of it being private. I agree. I think it's probably not that private. So it's important to look at what the text says. So in the Brick Bible here, which is the best Bible.
Brick Bible.
You know, it says that as Solomon grew older, his wives shifted his loyalty to other gods, right? He did not worship Yahweh exclusively as his father had done. He worshipped the Sidonian goddess Astarte and the detestable Ammonite god Moloch.
All right. Well, Moloch's got quite a face there.
Yeah. On the hill east of Jerusalem, he built a shrine for the detestable Moabite god Chemosh, right? And then, and for the detestable Ammonite god Moloch. I guess different from the. Oh no, same
It's
one.
like
that could be the same one. It's just he's
Right.
not there.
But-
Solomon's like, look, I just need to tear down the east wing and make this thing for wait.
All right.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I think that the thing I want to point out here is like none of this is very private. Like he's building, these are massive building projects. Like right, people are gonna notice when you build a temple to the detestable god Moloch. So
Listen, I've done it 8 times and nobody's noticed shit. So I don't know what to
okay.
tell you.
Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, video. There we go. Sorry.
He built a high place for
I'm
Chemosh,
still laughing at the
the god of Moab, to whom children were sometimes sacrificed. He built one for Molech,
Wait.
the god of the...
He said children were oh, I know why he said children were sometimes sacrificed to the god Chemosh, because there's that story in 2 Kings chapter 3 about the king of Moab sacrificing his son to Chemosh, and it worked. Importantly,
Ain't that a thing?
Yeah.
That's
now
like,
I want to go get my Legos
I feel
and
like
build
when
a
I
temple.
went back,
Hang on a second.
You're gonna
I'll
go
be right
get
back.
your Legos. Oh, Nitty's going to build a temple with his Legos.
All right.
This sounds fun.
Because when I like went back and read like the Bible stories as an adult, I was like, wait, hold on. Just like
Right.
phenomenologically and empirically speaking, these things all seem to be kind of working. Also,
Sure.
A lot of this either doesn't make sense or makes a way like. Have you read Genesis? It's very clear. Like there are like 8 stories. I don't know about 8, but there are several stories that are just like repeated. And then, especially in the rest of the Pentateuch, there are stories that are just straight up repeated. And it's like,
Is Nitty gonna pass his Lego kids through the fires when he builds?
Did you say kids or kits?
Well, I'm just reading. I'm just reading what's on the screen here.
Yeah, but though, I mean, it's one of those things that I would accidentally do because, you know, I'm one of those people that downloaded the Killable Children mod for Skyrim.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Children were sometimes sacrificed.
See, and this is why, right there. I'm trying to like role play hardcore for real.
Okay.
He built one for Molech, the god of the Ammonites.
In Skyrim, the closest example is probably not Molech, it's Moleg Ball, but like.
And he allowed worship that should never have touched.
There are 2 versions of this stream for those people who are watching on their phones as opposed to their computers. I'm told that sometimes they prefer a different aspect ratio for the for what's taking place. So that's why Petite Flowers 5259. If you are dissatisfied with your aspect ratio, there is a link in the description for you to look at the other one.
The land of Israel to take root on the hills outside Jerusalem. This is what makes Solomon's failure so devastating. He didn't abandon God in rebellion. He added to God. He kept the temple standing while building shrines beside it.
Is this what the side of the temple looks like?
No, probably.
I don't think so. I mean, I guess the temple got destroyed, right?
It did, so we don't know. But it doesn't seem likely that this is what it looked like on the outside.
Yeah.
He maintained the form of covenant faithfulness while hollowing out its interior. What leaders tolerate in private, nations eventually inherit in public. The division that would shatter Israel after his death wasn't waiting for Rehoboam to make a bad speech. It was already forming, in the silent consent of a king who knew better, chose differently, and never fully turned back. The kingdom broke in one day. Before Solomon's body was cold, God...
I gotta pause because, like, if I don't pause...
Yeah. It does feel like this video requires you to have some background information.
It was literally your job, Kip.
True, but I mean, the viewer, it sounds like it's expecting the viewer to have some background information to the video before watching the video.
That's a completely foreign concept to me because mostly on BSS, on the Sunday BSS,
right.
Like a lack of background information is almost always going to be healthier for the victim.
Right. I have somebody did ask me a question, Dr. Turtlegate. I have a serious Bible question for you. Did the first temple actually exist, or was it a literary fiction? I would say it almost certainly existed. In large part because the way this works in antiquity is sacred spaces are like sacred for extended long periods of time. So one of the things that we see is that when a temple is destroyed, a new one is built on top of it. So the city of Jerusalem had been there for, thousands of years. It almost certainly had a shrine or a temple in place. The most likely place for that to have been is in the place where the second temple stood. So yeah, almost certainly. Now, was it a temple to Yahweh? Maybe not so much. We're not sure. Petite Flowers points out that Dan McClellan says that Molech is just a bastardization of Hebrew melech or king. Perhaps most scholars, I expect Dan would actually agree with this. It's most likely an infinitive construct, mulk, which is like a verbal expression to make a mulk sacrifice, for lack of a better term. So yeah. Anyways, do you think Nitty's coming back? Or does he have that many Legos that he has?
Yeah, well, okay, listen, have you been following the drama in the legal Lego community? Because there's a whole fascinating story that's going down with a dude who's getting, like, his Legos stolen from him by this corporation.
I did hear about that. Yes.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
The level of corruption in this, like, local Utah town it's wild. It's crazy. I'm really glad this is my channel. I don't want to get sued, but you might get sued.
Yeah. Had already spoken.
Oh, hold on a sec. Before you continue, I need to address this. So what Dan is saying, what you're probably thinking of is what he's getting at is that the verb, it's almost certainly a verb to make this type of offering, but it's derived from the same root as the root for the word king, and probably as a result or because this was an offering, like a royal offering of some sort, something that kings were obligated to perform, not necessarily the rank and file among the Israelite population. So, all right, you can press play now.
Why are you not playing?
There was a prophet named Ahijah from Shiloh, the old city where the ark had once rested. One day he found Jeroboam on a road outside Jerusalem. Jeroboam was one of Solomon's own officials, a capable man, an overseer of the labor force from the house of Joseph. He had no reason to expect what was coming.
You know, a slave driver, essentially.
That's what I have always understood. I've only heard the term overseer in my education, in the context of like the very, very bad guys, in antebellum South plantations.
Yeah.
Right?
Ahijah took off his new cloak and he tore it.
Hold on, what the hell is that? We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back.
Coming.
Look at that.
Is that a scroll or is that a cloak? Because I'm pretty sure that was originally intended to be. Also, what's happening in the background?
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, what? It's like.
I should not do that too fast because people don't like
Okay.
Also, this guy looks concerned,
terrified.
even though he's like, even though he's smeared out, he still looks terrified. Right?
It's probably because of what's happening above his head. I'm guessing is why he's terrified. I mean, let it go.
I'm going forward. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm going backward. Sorry. Boom, boom, boom. Oh.
But press.
And now he's like, what is going on? Whereas we got like, I don't know, this dude.
He's it's oh my, and it's like that.
Also, I'm pretty sure there's some problem with his dentistry here. I think he has. I think his lower teeth. He's got way too many of.
Yeah,
the lower teeth.
It looks like too many. So, oh, hey, look, we got a Reed raid. Welcome, Mark Reed, and your friends. Maybe
the Reed raid will compensate for our randomly missing co-host.
That fair. So we're watching, for those of you who just arrived, a video on all the terrible things that happened after Solomon died.
It's been, mostly he just got like different rooms that he used his awesome crown and robes in. It didn't seem that bad for Solomon, honestly.
Not so bad, yeah.
Cloak, and he tore it. 12 pieces, one for each tribe of Israel. Then he handed 10 of them to Jeroboam.
That's one piece. The other one's blue.
That's Jeroboam.
Track them down, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 31. Take 10 pieces for yourself, for this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. See, I am going to take
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Tear the kingdom out of Solomon's hand.
He's holding that one.
It sort of looks like it, but I think there's like a little thread there. It looks like it maybe
could be. You're right.
And give you 10 tribes.
Yeah, no, you were right. You were right. Look
at that. I was.
The sentence had already been.
You know what this looks like? This looks like the inventory screen in a video game that was released in 2024.
There's like 14. Am I right there? There's 14 pieces of cloth there.
1, 2, 3, 5.
So the AI generator struggles to count, apparently. So, yeah.
I mean, that's fair enough. I also struggle to count.
And
I've read your book, okay? So, you know, you're actually every individual number in your book that I have checked is correct.
What, one for each?
The kingdom,
14 tribes.
I'm just
was already torn in heaven before it tore on earth.
Oh, that's what was happening. When the thing in the sky, was that the cloak tearing, and was that the tribes tearing in heaven? Was that what that was?
I'm pretty sure this dude's about to say that like eclipses are magic or something.
Probably.
Was already torn in heaven before it tore on earth. But God, even in judgment, held something back. One tribe would remain with David's line, for the sake of Jerusalem, for the sake of the covenant made with David. Mercy running.
Wow, this guy's got some issues.
Alongside judgment, even at
Oh
the
my
moment
God!
of fracture.
Who knew he could move? An old guy. Who knew he could move that quickly? Really?
Mercy running alongside judgment.
Okay, yeah, but this is like what? This is like 2,000 years ago, right? So this guy's probably like 28 years old.
More like 3,000 years ago. So okay, that's fair.
Right? Like somebody that looks that good is gonna be younger than me, and I'm younger than you. You're ancient. You're like you're like 80 or something. I don't even know.
Pretty much, yes. Might as well be.
Even at the moment of fracture. Solomon heard about Ahijah's prophecy.
Execution order, Jeroboam.
Which, by the way, hold on. We got to see how well this is coupled. By the way, this is Thor. It's not exactly Thor, but this is what's his name? Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I knew a guy who his dad was what his dentist was Chris Hemsworth's dad, and he was like, "You guys see that Thor movie?" And they're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "My son's in that," and then they realized like 8 months later, they're like, "Holy shit!" Dr. Hemsworth, his kid is Thor.
Jeroboam.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I think this. It's not exactly Thor, but
is he big and very good looking like his son? Dentist Dr. Hemsworth. Could you see it? Like when oh, okay.
Jeroboam killed. Jeroboam fled to Egypt. He waited, and then Solomon died.
By the way, back then, that's not how the Great Pyramid would look, right?
I don't know when
because the cap has like the more smooth, polished like stones.
You're saying the cap would still have been more intact at that time. I don't know when they say the
further
cap.
down. I think I don't
probably
because I mean 2,000 years ago. I don't know about all the way, but like
3,000, almost 3,000 years ago.
Sorry, you're right. 3,000. I should keep that in mind. I'm sorry. I mean, to be fair though, that is also I think only like what. Actually, no, that is like more than halfway back to the pyramids, even.
Fled to Egypt. He waited, and then Solomon died. His son Rehoboam traveled to Shechem to be crowned. Shechem of all.
Would he be riding on a donkey, or did they?
Yeah, you know, that's actually. I mean, there's a thing about kings in Israel riding on donkeys. So it's actually, you know, seems to be within the within the cultural expectation.
Okay, fair enough.
Places, not Jerusalem.
It is a kingly ass.
Is it like a is it like a like part of the it's like symbolizing some humility or something like
I
that,
think so.
or at least
like
something that's expected of them. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Shechem, where the tribes gathered, where Joshua had once renewed the covenant, where the tension between north and south had always simmered just beneath the surface.
Also,
the choice of location.
Importantly, Shechem was near the city of Samaria, which was actually the in the real world, not the Bible, but in the real world, Samaria was the city which basically controlled the region for the time, for the duration of the time when these stories were told. So there is a political motivation for the writer to have Rehoboam go to Shechem.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, that is also I think only like what. Actually, no, that is
between north and south had always simmered just beneath the surface. The choice of location was itself a signal. This coronation would need to be negotiated, not assumed. The northern tribes came with a spokesman. His name was Jeroboam, back from Egypt, standing in front of the son of the man who had tried to execute him. The request was...
Hold on, there's no way that that thing is getting off of this guy's wrist. Look at that.
That's true.
Right?
You
No,
know,
like it
Cap,
does. That I think he might be. I think he might have been kidnapped by aliens.
I think so. I think
this
so.
is.
I'm concerned about Nitty's well-being. You know,
I'm also concerned. You know what we should do?
What should we do?
I decided to revisit my idea and therefore not say it.
Hang on. Oh, hold on. I hear him. Oh, look, there he is.
You see, that's what happens when you spiritually are almost ready to swap somebody.
We were worried about. Oh my God. Did you? Oh, so wow.
He built the whole thing off screen.
Holy shit! You built it off. Why did you build it off screen? But it looks amazing. That's very good.
I built a high place, and every good altar is horny. So,
dude, I feel like I could go here and get a blessing of like Akatosh or something. I don't know.
I didn't have a golden calf, but I did have a golden carrot. So
nice.
We're sacrificing the golden carrot.
Somebody asked about Lego children to be sacrificed, but
I'm not doing that on camera. I do have Lego children, but
there we go. See, this is why you have to get a mod for killable children in Skyrim.
Wait. Yeah. We could sacrifice baby anti-venom.
Oh, who is this? Baby, let's see. Yes, let's sacrifice
baby
him.
Anti-venom. Okay. A pure offering.
He's out.
He's gone.
Was that it? BS suggested it's time to bless it. Maybe that was the blessing. Was the anti.
All right. I mean, well, I'm willing to perform blood sacrifices on camera.
Yeah, but you just do that for attention. You don't have an appreciation for the art in the way that Nitty does.
Yeah. Kip.
I had to do it off camera because there's a lot going on back here, and I didn't have room to get all the pieces. I had to be very quiet because the kids are literally sleeping where all the Legos actually are.
Okay.
And so it was a challenge, but we succeeded. This is guys, my high place to Chemosh, I think.
We're very impressed, Nitty. It's very good. We were worried about you, but I'm happy.
I even got some of Solomon's gold here.
Yes.
I mean the freaking thing. I mean,
so good. Yeah. Also, Bree is here, so that's great. Hi, Bree.
Was direct. Your father made our yoke heavy. Lighten it, and we will serve you. Rehoboam asked for 3 days. He went first to the elders, men who understood the weight of accumulated resentment.
All those elders look like they had the same parents. So
yeah, which is why they're all understanding that the weight of accumulated resentment is most well displayed by the Bible asking you to subscribe. Think about it. The Bible is asking you to subscribe. If that's not a horror of late stage capitalism, I don't know what is.
B.S. Lewis says Nitty quietly making pagan altars to not wake his sleeping children is quite the vision.
They gave
I was like, I'm giving you time to respond, Nitty. Come on.
Gave him measured counsel. Speak kindly to these people. Become the...
Did I hear Tegan?
You did. Hold on a sec.
He's a real biblical scholar, you guys.
Their servant first. and they will be your servants forever." He didn't like that answer. He went to the young men he had grown up with, men his own age, full of inherited confidence, with no memory of what it had cost to build what they now enjoyed. 1 Kings chapter 12, verse 10. "My little finger is thicker than my father's waist."
All right. I mean, that just
listen,
sounds
Is that a
like
dick
listen.
joke?
Yeah.
Yes, this is absolutely a dick joke. Yes, it is not my father's waist. Probably.
No, and it's not his pinky finger. Well, okay, it might be his pinky.
It is
finger.
his pinky finger.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
saying
You're
my
right. Like,
pinky finger is thicker than my father's junk.
Member.
He's got a micro penis.
I mean, it's a serious medical condition. It's also a cylinder. Sorry. It's a cylinder is a meme that I've been looking a lot at.
You know, this is actually a Bible passage I don't recall. Is that actually how people render that in English? That's up there with "if you hadn't plowed with my heifer."
Yeah. No,
Damn.
should we look at it?
I need to add this one to my sex jokes or lewd commentary in the Bible, because when Samson says "if you hadn't plowed with my heifer," it's literally "if you hadn't slept with my woman."
Yeah, totally.
But
that makes it worse.
Very, very
way worse. Why would you say it like that?
Exactly, Tap. That's how they thought of women.
Should not make it worse. They should make it either better,
Tap,
or less.
We all know how Samson thought about women, so it tracks.
I mean, at least he brought the roof down on himself. So
okay, I'm just pulling it up here. Okay, here it is. Okay. Just gonna take this down for a sec.
I'm sad that I just now got this one.
Right?
Man, I need it. See, when I've told people in person when I went around on college campuses, said like, "Oh, I still enjoy the Bible. I think there's some funny stuff in it," and I would often tell them the Samson one, and they were like, "Wait, what?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's what it really says." And then now that I have this one, I would tell people this one.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I also would whip out the. I'm like, yeah, Paul says just go cut off your own dick.
Like, if only I knew like a scholar that could tell me what this said.
So he spoke to them in accordance with the advice of the young men and said, "My father made your yoke heavy, but I will add to your yoke. My father flogged you with whips, but I will flog you with scorpions."
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't actually. So it goes back. It's back here. It's recommended to him. Yeah, it right here. So the young men who had grown up with Solomon answered, "Say this to the people who said to you, your father made our yoke heavy. Now you make it lighter for us. Say to them, my little finger is thicker than my father's." And the word there is matane, which is like loins. But
is it loins with a connotation that other words that are translated to loins don't have?
Yeah.
Is loins one of those words that multiple words translate into it?
Well, it's usually
they could have just said my feet are bigger than your father's shoes, but no.
I suppose they could. So and I'll just let me I mean I can
see, guys, this is why we love the Bible.
The problem is, if you actually look strictly at the comparison that is explicitly provided there, it's not necessarily in his favor, because it doesn't actually say a statement directly about his loins. It says a statement about his little finger and his father's loins. Now,
look, it's a measuring contest, Tap, so it's always a win.
Loin size tends to be inherited, right? So if his father's loins were, it's a serious medical condition, micro-sized, then that could presumably be inherited. And still,
oh my God. Wow. Marin is taking her, she's stepping out on a limb here and taking a big risk by saying a Budget Scripture Saturday is better than the other BSS only because I can actually write a member chat here. So
YouTube just doesn't let her write member chats in the other one.
What doesn't?
YouTube.
It just doesn't. You can't write member chats
in a member in on Maya's channel for many months, but she's just YouTube just there's like
That's
a glitch
wild.
and she's unable to write member chats.
Wow, I've written member
my
chats
recollection. Yeah.
On BSS.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you're not
Marin.
Okay, I don't know where you're
That's
trying
fair.
To,
yes, it's true.
I'm not trying to take
okay.
her lived experience. What's wrong with you?
Right. By the way, I'm going to be on Marin's show on Tuesday, guys. Tuesday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. So, yeah. So, anyways, all that to say, yes, this is a dick joke. It's a very, very good one, I think. I mean, really,
it's a big one I missed.
My little finger. If your intent is to convey to the people that you're talking to that you are like that much more than your father, saying my little finger is thicker than his dick, I think that kind of does it.
No, you're right. It's just that, like, with the proper pedantry, it doesn't.
Have we even gotten to the 7 things that happened after he died yet?
No, we're not even close.
We're not.
I don't think the video has.
We're never getting there. No, we're just not.
More burden, more force. Rehoboam stood before the assembly on the 3rd day and delivered the harshest possible version of that counsel, word for word, without softening.
Word for
and
word.
the northern tribes answered.
Word for word.
Sorry. Guys, we need I'm sorry, I'm slow.
Word for word.
Word for word.
Word for word.
Wow.
Word for word.
With a phrase that had been waiting for years to be spoken aloud. What share do we have in David? To your tents, O Israel. 10 tribes walked away. Just like that.
Just like that.
They had been waiting.
Why did the 2 tribes stay behind the tribes of Judah and Benjamin?
Capitalism.
Wait, wait. My brain is saying something like because some stayed on the other side of the Jordan too. Is this like the opposite?
No, I mean no. It's like a part of the tribe of Manasseh is on the other side of the Jordan, but that's the only one. All the all the 12 tribes are actually located in the Transjordan. Or sorry, in the Cisjordan, not the Transjordan. So
Rehoboam had handed them one without hesitation.
That for some reason.
Otherwise known as the West Bank.
He gathered an army, 180,000 men prepared for civil war. Then the prophet Shemaiah.
Probably an exaggerated number. Probably.
Yeah.
180,000 men prepared for civil war. Then the prophet Shemaiah came with.
That would be, I mean, that just seems implausible based on like general trends of how big populations were over long periods of time. It's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
How many, like even in modern times, like how
like in the Civil War,
soldiers?
Hundreds you had like hundreds of thousands of people and like casualties and stuff. It's the worst war that the United States ever went through. And it's more than 180,000, but it's not 10 times more, right? Like but it is at a level where society was just able to support populations on a scale that was a lot.
Yeah, the 13 colonies was
difficult back then.
Fucking huge compared to like the tiny little.
Yeah, but in the Civil War, it would have been 80 years later, right? It would have been in the 1860s with Abraham Lincoln.
Which is 80 years later than what?
80 years later than when the Americans Revolutionary War was which
Oh,
was,
I see. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
The word from God. Do not go up to fight against your brothers. This is my doing. And Rehoboam, somehow to his credit, stopped. 2 kingdoms now where there had been one.
That's not how the sky works.
Israel in the north,
A flat Earth
Judah
guy.
in the south.
We've been through this.
Yeah.
The same
Flat
language,
Earth
the same
first.
history, the same God, and a border between them that would never fully dissolve. Everything that followed flowed from this.
Why is the road like that?
It's a cursed yellow brick road.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean, honestly, I was trying to figure out a way to make a yellow brick road joke, and I couldn't.
I mean, they could make it straight. There's a straight road there. They just decided,
Do you guys remember that random wedge-shaped core of darkness earlier?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This is like the complement to that a little bit, sort of.
The wedge shape, yes, column of light. That's what we're looking at, indeed. All right.
Moment. Religion, but not God. Jeroboam had everything he needed to lead well. A prophetic mandate, a kingdom of 10
wasn't
tribes.
this guy Solomon before?
They have a limited AI budget.
Population that had just walked away from Rehoboam.
These are
with
now like very Egyptian looking figures, I think. It's
energy and momentum.
Mix.
He had.
Well, hold on. They're mentioning energy and momentum, so they clearly have like a deep grasp of. I swear to God, if you say astrophysics, I'm leaving.
Tribes, a population that had just walked away from Rehoboam with energy and momentum. He had been.
No, it was figurative. It's okay.
Handed one of the most remarkable political opportunities in Israelite history. The chance to build something different.
It's got
Wow.
it's this map.
Do you want me to like show your map?
Okay.
Is that what you want?
Jay Southern, what?
This is the land of Jeroboam.
Jeroboam, yeah, with Bethel and which is real, and Dan.
You're
and,
not even in the fucking right. Nothing's in the right place. South.
Jasuf is in the right place, right? That you can't argue with the location of Jasuf, right? Also, it very accurately captures the dramatic and huge peninsula jutting into the middle of the Mediterranean, out of the eastern bank of the Mediterranean, which most maps don't get.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the Red Sea there, but it's not quite right. It drains into a river by the looks of it.
No, I think that's reverse. I think that's reverse.
Wow.
Something better.
Hold on, we got a better view.
Something that
there's Bethel. It was on the other side.
Mediterranean, man. It was. Also, I'm pretty sure it warped. So if we hold on, we go
light history, the chance to build something different.
No, see there it is.
Something better.
That whole thing.
Something
that's the Mediterranean, and that's the Red Sea.
Yes, which drains into a river. And there's Bethel also in like Egypt
over here
there,
like just oh no, now Bethel's over here. You're right.
In Egypt, yes. Ashdod's way the fuck over in Libya.
What is this? Like, if I had to like guess, I'd say it says Jezebel, but I can't read
I think it's supposed to say Ashdod actually, but yes.
Covenant.
Hold on. before you go, I have to just Reggio has gifted 5 Kip Davis memberships, and those went to the Grumpy Librarian, Gortitas Guicha, MC Roser, Loving Life 9753, Hunter Biden. Oh God.
Oh wow! No
Oh
way!
God.
No way! The laptop get a membership. Wow! Wow!
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Regios, for gifting 5 Kip Davis memberships. Somebody's going to open their email tomorrow and be very surprised.
And they're probably gonna blame you.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Solomon had compromised. He threw it away within months.
Hold on. Is this, you guys ever watch
He's got the fire in his eyes.
Yeah, no, but like you guys ever watch
Hercules?
Yu-Gi-Oh? He's got
I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, well, he's got like the one eye like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
I
was thinking
eye, though.
I was thinking because I'm a goddamn, fossil. So I was thinking of like the old Hercules cartoon. He's got fire in his eyes and fire in his thighs.
I wasn't allowed to watch that. Okay, like my mom was like, "No,
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You're not. I don't think you're old enough to remember Hercules.
Not that Hercules. You're correct.
Mm-hmm.
My headcanon for Hercules is the movie that Disney released in the 90s, I think. So where it had Hades going 2 thumbs way up, and that like fire came out of both of them. It was great. That's what I remember.
Calculation he made was political, and on its own terms, it was almost logical. Jerusalem was in the south.
Whenever I do something that is on its own terms is almost logical, Maya always yells at me.
The temple was in Jerusalem.
But this is we've been through this. This is a safe space. So those sorts of things just won't happen here. Dr. Tapioca Weasels.
Thank you.
My favorite trench coat astrophysicist Weasels.
I hate you a little bit, but mostly I like you because what you said before. But like, why are you like this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The law required every Israelite male to appear before God 3 times a year: Passover, Pentecost, Tabernacles. That meant his people would regularly travel south, stand in the courts of the temple that David's line had built, feel the pull of the old unity, the old capital, the old king's city. And Jeroboam was afraid. 1 Kings chapter 12, verse 27. If these people go up to offer sacrifices at the temple of the Lord in Jerusalem, they will again give their allegiance to their Lord, Rehoboam, king of Judah. He made 2 golden calves, one placed in Bethel, the southern border of his kingdom, one in Dan, the far north. Strategic placement.
It's the wedge-shaped core of darkness again. Why?
Somebody suggested earlier that this is the smoke monster from Lost. It could be that.
It could be that. I just very rarely get to use this particular quote from a Virginia Woolf book that I've never read.
Yes.
But my brother did and complained about for weeks on end at the dinner table. Specifically this line.
Before you continue, Trilzabub gifted a Kip Davis membership. Thank you very much. And that went to Ranino F. Stag 8245. Thank you very much. And I would say again, we have no weasels, nitties, or vaginas here. I'm afraid.
What am I, chopped liver? Deliberate misinterpretation of what you say is
wow, and you're determined. Thank you very much. Dr. Tapioca Weasels gave another 5 Kip Davis memberships who went to Kohelet Plays, Christian Gunelius 8632, Dark Sora HSS, Daniel Houghton 9954, and Newswatcher 701. So
Jillian Wren's sitting there.
Still waiting. Jillian is still waiting for like, yeah, right, just dodging gift memberships like Neil.
Who is Steve Jillian? Like, I can't remember which person in the hierarchy this is referring to. All right, I got it.
No matter where his people lived, there would be a worship site close enough to make the journey to Jerusalem unnecessary. And then he said the words, 1 Kings chapter 12, verse 28. It is too much for you to go up to Jerusalem. Here are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt. Any reader of scripture should feel something lurch in their chest at that sentence, because those words
did you feel it, guys? Did you feel it lurch in your chest?
I'm on a lot of chest-related medications because I have really high blood pressure and cholesterol, and I don't want to die before I'm 50. So no. I mean, yes, but not like in a weird way about that particular topic. Sorry, I'm going to stop talking.
So these are, I mean, just so, I mean, within the text, the way these are presented are as like alternate shrines to Yahweh. These are the places where you are intended to come and worship Yahweh. So you don't have to go to Jerusalem to worship Yahweh.
All right, why do they choose a bull?
Oh wow, that was probably a common depiction of Yahweh in ancient Israel. It was also a common depiction of El and Baal. So wow, we're Bible lore. Hayden is enjoying the show. I'm happy to see that, Hayden. It's good.
And before, almost exactly. Exodus chapter 32. Aaron standing before the golden calf at the foot of Sinai, telling the people, "These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." Jeroboam wasn't building new shrines.
Stories were connected.
They would never.
He was reaching back to the oldest apostasy in Israel's story and repackaging it as legitimate worship. The same language, the same image, the same betrayal dressed in different clothes. Bethel made it worse, because Bethel was no ordinary location.
Bethel!
This was where
do you see on the altar there? It's Bethel.
Made it worse, because Bethel was no ordinary location. This was where Jacob had slept on the ground and dreamed of a ladder reaching heaven, where God had spoken to him.
That one angel is like, do you see that? They're like walking up the, for some reason, they're not using, like off to the side. They're not using the stairs. Or they're just very determined to stay.
No, what's happening is that so this cutscene was programmed by Bethesda, right? And so this angel has consistently, for the last 13 releases of this cutscene, been walking off to the left, but Bethesda don't give a shit. Bethesda knows you're going to buy the 13th release of this goddamn game. Bethesda knows that I've personally purchased Skyrim at least 5 times.
Jacob had slept on the ground and dreamed of a ladder reaching heaven, where God had spoken to him and renewed the Abrahamic covenant. Bethel meant house of God, and now it held a golden calf. The sacred corrupted into the counterfeit. The priesthood fought.
I gotta say, that's a lot of open flame around this much rich.
It really is. Is the
quality fabric?
Yeah. Aunt Jer says that YouTube is playing ads in a really obnoxious way. On apparently just it's and I don't know how to fix that. Jer, I'm very sorry for your trouble. I'm told, not that I do, but I'm told that if you are a subscriber to YouTube Premium, it looks after that for you. I don't.
You don't get any ads whatsoever.
Right.
There's no interruption ever of ads. The only ads that you get are the ones that like the creator themselves actually do as a sponsor, which is a whole different kind of thing, right?
It's a whole different
and
thing.
You do get a button. I don't know if everybody else gets this. You do get a button to automatically skip past sections that a lot of people often skip, which always includes the ads. So,
oh wow. Reggio seems very determined to hit Jillian here. So, oh shoot, I'm sorry. My window crashed, I think. Nope, there it is. Regios sent 5 Kip Davis memberships to Manaman 13, Bohoshoden, Grenian, Lady Vosser, and Lisa Seckler 5714. So welcome and thank you, Regios. And oh my goodness. And another 5. Reggio seems very determined to hit Steve or to hit Jillian. And it's just never going to happen, isn't it? These ones went to Fluber 549, Claude Simeon, Tilting Windmill, ICAth 3/3 524, Josh Molley, and
oh wow, Miranda isn't getting any either.
No, Miranda's not getting any either. Oh wow, the Tapioca Weasels sent memberships to
it's raining members.
It really is. J Teaspoon 84, Pippi Lota F6H Castle, My Conscience 616, Emmanuel Carey WXWRI. And yeah, again, no Jillian and neither any Miranda. So wow, it's I mean, by
the way, I just want to take this momentary time to say, I told you so, Kip. I told you shouldn't have members cost $8 each.
I know what you're talking about. Press play. I see a play button there.
Followed the same pattern. Levites were God's designated priests. Jeroboam dismissed them and appointed priests from any tribe willing to take the position. Well, he also invented a new festival.
I mean, it is a little more complicated than that.
Don't be such an expert, Kip.
Okay, fine. We'll ignore that and we'll look at all the symbols here on these objects. I think
I see a sexy crescent. I see a sun. I see a bowl. And in the background, I see a lot of things that kind of look like they're supposed to be symbols, but they were written by AI and actually aren't if you look at them.
It's true. They're an abomination. So, all right. Press play.
Calendar. A feast in the 8th month, 1 month after the actual Feast of Tabernacles. Close enough to feel familiar, different enough to sever the connection to Jerusalem's liturgical cycle. This is how institutional corruption works. It rarely announces itself as destruction. It arrives wearing the vocabulary of the original, same feast names, same altar language, same invocation of the Exodus, but the content has been replaced. The center has shifted. The phrase that would follow nearly...
Hold on, I have to read. Okay, bring that back up.
Oh, you need to read this one from Ed, the Rabbit Atheist.
I have not been hit either. This channel needs to sacrifice a circumcised carrot to fangs.
I think you just do that with like a carrot peeler, right? Is that how you do it? Just with a carrot peeler?
That's how you circumcise the carrot. That's not how you... Is that how you sacrifice it?
And then you incinerate it. You stick it in your barbecue, but like right on the coals. Do I have that right?
Every northern king was
I'm just going to press play.
Born here.
All right.
He did not turn away from the...
Wow.
Nitty left. Big. You see what you did?
Yeah, he's back.
Hang on, I'm looking for some.
Sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, which he had caused Israel to commit. 19 kings would rule the northern kingdom. That phrase would follow almost all of them like a shadow.
Is that the 19 kings who ruled the northern kingdom? There?
That's a lot more than 19. Together. Unless, are those 19 flags?
I don't know.
How many flags are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
There's
9,
not 19.
10, 11, 12, 13. I see 13 in a quick count. I could be.
I had dropped the carrot.
So my god! That's what you have. You had a carrot. That's true. You did have a carrot. Yes.
We can.
Thank you.
Snip it and then
shit.
All done. You should be good to go now, Rabbit Atheist.
That was really high quality audio. I'm not gonna lie, like that was actually immersive.
Really Jeroboam didn't just lead Israel into sin.
Wow.
He built a system that made sin structural, woven into the calendar, the priesthood, the geography of worship itself. This became the spiritual DNA of the northern kingdom. And DNA, once written, is extraordinarily difficult to rewrite.
Wait, what?
Sin became...
That's why I paused.
No.
Normal.
DNA once
There is
written.
A difference between a leader who sins...
Once written is very hard to rewrite.
Right.
The problem is like
that metaphor just does not
different wavelengths. It's not that I technically disagree with the statement. I don't have enough knowledge to agree or disagree with that statement. However, DNA rewrites itself all the goddamn time.
Fucking time.
All the time, because the thing that DNA and RNA are like weirdly good at is they rewrite themselves and they fuck up.
Yeah. So right.
Errors. If I hear you correctly, what you're saying is that this script could not be more wrong if it's about as wrong as it could be.
You shouldn't ask me that question. I have a vivid.
You mean the Bible got something wrong?
It's not even wrong. Well, it's not the Bible even this time.
No, the channel is called the Bible.
Okay,
damn it, Kip.
Right.
Oh, yes.
The Bible.
Thank you, Nitty. I forgot about that part.
I just want to remind everybody that Kip fucking loves this channel.
I fucking love this channel. I do.
And
I have a feeling we'll be seeing much more of it. I think though for tonight we'll watch maybe like 5 more minutes and then we'll have to shut
culture
it down.
That has learned to sin without noticing. Jeroboam's golden calves were visible, deliberate.
Okay, no.
You could point to them and name the problem. But what happened next was harder to see and far more dangerous because it didn't announce itself. It spread. High places multiplied across both kingdoms. These weren't temples or grand structures. They were local shrines, hillside altars, community worship sites that had existed in Canaan long before Israel
Which means
arrived.
They're bad. Bad. They're bad. Everything has to happen at the temple.
Like ball.
No, even it doesn't matter who you're worshiping. If you make a little shrine that's not the Temple of Jerusalem, it's bad. Like Nitty, right? Like this is what we're talking about. It's bad. It's very bad. Don't do it.
I don't know. That looks pretty sweet to me.
Do I need to keep that for like every time we stream?
I think you might have to hold on to it. Hey, wait, do you have like
I can't tear down my new high place?
No.
Do I have lights?
Do you have like a whole bunch of Lego just sitting? Excuse me, I got a coffee.
It's because he probably inhaled some of my awesome epic beard hair. Sorry.
That's not it. Do you have like a whole bunch of Lego just sitting off camera where you can just go and build shit out of?
I mean, to be fair, he's got a lot of Lego sitting on camera.
Wow.
Right? So like, I don't think the off-camera presence of massive amounts of free roam Lego is surprising.
You didn't know about my my sorting problem that I have?
No, I have a sorting problem.
I have an enormous amount of Lego that needs to be sorted, so that I will be more apt
give
to
your
build
children
random
small
things.
incentives and use them as your worklings.
I actually have an outstanding bribe currently to pay my daughter $30 to sort one of my larger bins. So
one of your larger bins. My
parents gifted my brother David, the one who always did all the Lego. They gifted him when he was like 9 years old a snow shovel so that he could use it to clear out the floor in his room, so that my parents could walk from the door to his bed without the absolute foot sole based atrocity that is stepping on a big Lego in the wrong angle with your foot.
Wow. So Nitty, is this still stuff? Like, is this still Lego that you had as a kid?
No, but so I did have a ton. I don't have the box here. No, but I did have like a lot of the mid-90s space sets, which are cool as hell.
Oh, yeah, right.
But I do have one of my old friends' childhood Legos, which were a ton of castle. So that's why I had a lot of easy stuff to make a quick altar.
Oh yeah, okay, cool,
nice.
But then I have an insane amount of stuff that I bought off of like Pick a Brick, and I bought other collections of children's Legos for my kids, particularly when my daughter was younger. I got a bunch of Lego Friends collections. So there's tons of stuff to make like houses and things like that. There's a huge cute like kids city that they've built down here apart from my Marvel collection. So
you know what's wild?
Yeah, I've done tours of it online before, but maybe I need to do a new one.
Wow,
obviously
so
not
cool.
when they're sleeping, but
the thing about Lego is that like the basic form and structure of it is locked in and cannot change. They cannot change like the compatibility of the pieces without just completely destroying their entire business model. So like you can just inherit Lego and accumulate Legos and after generations, there's just going to be people who have absolutely no reason to purchase it other than like their family having people who are like, no, I have this thing in my office that I don't let anybody ever.
We're Lego purists here. Whereas if bootleg Legos get into this house, they get destroyed. Or if I find them in my sorting, I recycle them.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Way to go. I have to share because so when I was probably, I want to say like 9 or 10 years old, my parents bought us this set for Christmas. So and I gave this to my son like 25 years ago. I don't think he still has it, but it was, I know, it was very cool. Yeah.
My brother would ask for Lego like sets, not be he almost never built the like sets that he asked for. He always used them just as
Do other things.
inventory, basically. Because like any given set will have a few fairly unique pieces, right? And so yeah.
I had that.
Oh, wow.
This thing
What
was
is that?
fucking awesome. It
What
is
it?
a monorail.
That's a fully I bet it's fully functional too.
It was. Yeah, it was amazing. And it was designed that when it reaches the ends, it clicked the like a like a train track can click between like it's like the forking, right, which way it's going to go. In the same way, when it reached one of the ends of the tracks, it could click itself to drive back in the other direction. So it would ping pong itself. So it's like perpetual. As long as it has battery, it would go.
Yeah, until the battery wears off, right?
Yep.
Wow.
It's like
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, I think it was about 200 MSRP, 100 something, 200 MSRP when it came out, and it's like $1,000 now.
Holy shit!
Do you guys
right?
think Lego? Do you guys think Lego?
I want it
needs
so
an atomic
bad,
physicist
but
maybe
obviously
actually go and work for Lego.
You used to have it.
I had it as a kid, yeah.
Right.
I went
And
through
then-
some crazy shit with my family, and so we basically my in my late teens, my parents' marriage got all messed up, and the bank repossessed our house, and I was almost homeless, and so like all of our stuff had to like go.
Just go.
So that's
Wow.
what happened in my Legos. Yeah.
That's awful. Wow. I'm sorry about
I have
that.
no idea what happened to my brother's Lego.
No, he doesn't. Maybe he still has it, Tap, for all you know.
It could be like it would have fit in two like sort of big tote things, would have fit all of his Legos. He never had like a crazy amount. I'm looking at you, Nitty, but so that and that could be just out of the way into crawl space somewhere.
So from what I remember, because we used to get, when I was a kid, we used to just get like bricks. That's all we got. Like there were just that. There was no sets when I was a kid. There was just you bought Legos. And then you get like a box of random bricks of different sizes and shapes and colors. So that like the thing with the space Lego set that we got for Christmas was my first. I don't know if it was the first one, but it was certainly my first recollection of an actual Lego set. But like the one that with like the instructions and it all the pieces were there and you built something out of it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But yeah,
I mean,
wow.
it is subjectively on a very high list of coolest things ever. Right,
really
like Lego is not going out of style ever.
No, not anytime soon. Like your kids probably love it, right, Nitty?
Mm-hmm.
My kids loved it. Yeah. So it's almost like it's literally like the perfect toy.
It's ageless. It's
is.
one of those things that like I mean, it's timeless. It's generationless.
Yeah. So cool. But that's probably a good place to call it a night. I'm trying
to make my beard look like the wedge-shaped core of darkness, you guys.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
I saw you groomed yourself. I was just looking at this the other day because you did a couple of Bad Science Sunday streams from Scotland when you went there for your brother's wedding. So I saw some footage of you after you had groomed yourself.
I would never.
You did.
I don't.
saw.
I don't. I don't
there's
own any.
the-
I don't own
the
any
video.
grooming equipment.
Somebody groomed you. The video evidence is out there. So maybe, I don't know, maybe we can convince you to groom yourself again.
My brush got stuck.
So yeah. Wow. You could use some professional help with the grooming. Maybe.
I could use some professional help with a lot of things.
Awesome. All right. Well, this has been fun, but we should probably call it a night. Nitty, you got anything going on coming up?
Well, I'm going to be on vacation during the week. I'm off
This
work
week?
all week next week. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. But I'm going to be out of town midweek.
Good.
Maybe I'll do like some late night panel hunting like I did this past week. I went on this guy. What's the name of his channel? He's got a ton of subs and does lots of debating. And I was like, yeah, screw it. Yeah, I went on, what is his name?
Was it Big John Steele?
No, I haven't been on
God, I hate
John's.
this guy.
I could go over
Have
to
you been on his
John's
before?
No, it's like Fugazi or something is the guy I went on. And we ended up talking about like basically like, can you have Fugazi.
It was Fugazi. And Tommy said it was great.
Oh, thanks. There were things I thought I could have done better, but I was over there. It was cool.
Yeah.
I was pretty nervous, but it was fun. I'm not used to. I don't necessarily want to be. How do I want to put this? Like a perpetual caller-inner to like debate, specifically debate streams. I like having the more like conversational approach to talking about whether or not you should believe something. But Kip offed himself. I don't know.
All right. Well, just keep vamping. Oh,
good job. But I like the more interpersonal, right? Interacting on an informalness of a panel. Maybe I'll call into more shows. I don't know. We'll see. But
cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Well, enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
So,
I will.
Yeah, that'll be great.
My wife has a secret plan that apparently I'll really enjoy. I have no clue what she's planned.
No clue. Okay. Tap. You're not doing anything tomorrow night.
I never do anything any night.
And you're not, but when you're not doing anything tomorrow night, it will be in the privacy of your own home with the camera turned off.
That felt like an accusation on levels that I can't quite articulate, but I feel legally obligated to deny. Yeah, I will not be on stream tomorrow night, and all of my actions will be in the privacy of my own home, and I feel like I've just admitted to a crime somehow.
He's going to be pressing the play button all just in the, with nobody watching tomorrow.
You're not making it better. Why are you like this?
So G-Word is wondering, Nitty, if there's a Lego. Have you been to Legoland? Surely.
We have the season. My family and I have seasonal pass. So
that's cool. Where is it? Like in the States?
Unless he's saying like Florida, like are you talking about like the actual amusement park or like one of the like terrestrial fun houses?
Oh, what do you have? What do you have a pass?
In my area, there's a Legoland at our mall.
Cool.
And yeah, it's got like rides and stations to build at, and
awesome.
It's connected to a Lego store, and my son and I love to go there. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I lived in
my daughter and I used to go a lot too when she was younger.
Cool.
But yeah.
we lived in my family and I lived in Norway for 3 years, and we did a family holiday to uh Billund in Denmark, and went to the original Legoland, which was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that was pretty awesome. Tap, is this when Science is Hard finally launches?
I have never, ever even remotely endorsed the idea that I would ever be starting a show with that particular name. You are getting it confused with Physics is Hard.
Physics. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Yeah. I shouldn't have pointed that out. I should have just denied the Science is Hard, because I could have done that and still been honest.
In launching another one called Science is Hard. You could do both. You know, it's an opportunity.
An opportunity or an allegation? I feel like chat's coming after me. I'm just saying.
So,
like, I don't feel safe.
Oh, look. The Human Tommy wants everyone to know that he was on Neil, the 604 Atheist, tonight. Neil's just down the road that way. He's over there. And it was awesome. You need to go watch it. So
he's
go
just down
watch
the clicks.
It. Everyone, that's right.
Down
it is just
down a few clicks.
Down the highway number 1. So go watch it. So I will be doing Marin's show on Tuesday. Misinterpretations at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. I will be doing Kiriati Brit on Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific with Vish. And Vish and I will be doing a stream on Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific. And then it will probably be, I'm not committed to anything after that. I am in the process of making a move. So there's a good chance that I will be offline for the rest of the month of July and the first week of August. So we shall see. It's a big house. I got a lot of shit to pack and to move. So yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. Thank you everyone for tuning in to what is probably the last Budget Scripture Saturday for the month of July, and we will probably not be back until maybe August. We'll see. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys, Nini and Tap, for being here. I always appreciate it. It's always fun. So until we meet again, be good. Yes. Make sure you hold on to that, Nitty. I have a feeling you're going to need it when we come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it in a high place.
Absolutely.
It's in a high place. You look.
Yeah.
The high place in a high place.
Sweet. The high place. Perfect. So be good, stay safe, and as always, Ha Tikva.